Mother Nature is throwing a few roadblocks on local road construction. Reporter Sonia Goen shows us how it's impacting a Brooklyn Park road project.
Construction crews spent a good part of the day removing clay soil off the intersection of Yukon and 63rd Avenues. This is one of the few areas in the city with clay soil. That's part of the reason why the road is getting a makeover.
The heavier clay soils underneath kind of broke up the road.
Crews are also replacing sanitary sewer lines, but the road project has been bumpy.
One of the main reasons why we're having so much problems is just the rain.
We had a lot of rain in May and an average amount in June, but so far this month we've doubled the amount of rain. All that precipitation is causing problems and delays.
Multiple weeks, 2-3 weeks behind what the contractor originally wanted to be at.
Oh, it's been muddy as can be.
Bob Maida lives on the street where the road work is being done.
We've had a number of people get stuck. We've had a mail truck get stuck in here that didn't belong in here.
But the city is trying to make it easier on residents and anyone else who has to navigate through all the construction.
When the crews behind me are not working, residents are free to use the road. The city put down about $7,000 worth of rock so they wouldn't get stuck.
City officials say the project will be over in a few months and encourage everyone to be patient.
Once the pipe work is complete, we will be starting the subcutting of the roads and getting pavement on it as quickly as we can.
In Brooklyn Park, Sonia Goen, CCX News.
The death of a patient at a Brooklyn Center group home is now a police investigation. 61-year-old Anita Terry died not long after she was admitted to the Olyda Home Care Facility in Brooklyn Center. Terry needed treatment for pneumonia. According to a court filing, when Terry was found unresponsive, a tracheal tube was lodged down her throat and her suction device turned off. The filing says the facility staff told police she was just fine and alert before she was found. Police suspect a criminal act may be behind the death. The case remains under investigation. Plymouth's new police canine is now officially on the job. He was sworn in Tuesday night.
We know that you will not only act as the eyes, nose, and ears of Officer Grabau, but that you will serve as a faithful ambassador for the Plymouth Police Department, breeding goodwill to all of our residents.
Officer Quincy Grabau and K9 Romeo graduated a few weeks ago at the top of their class. The police chief says on the first night on the job, Romeo made a find that led to an arrest. Romeo replaces K9 Stryker, who retired a few weeks ago. Golden Valley will gather public input on possible changes to its tobacco sales ordinance. The city is considering raising the legal age to buy tobacco products from 18 to 21, along with several other restrictions. Other cities like Plymouth, Brooklyn Center, and Robbinsdale have raised the legal age to 21. Golden Valley has scheduled a public forum for Monday, August 5th at the Brookview Community Center. The city is also taking input through a survey. We'll have a link to that on our website, ccxmedia.org. HyVee wants to step up their grocery pickup game. The New Hope location wants to add a new drive-through kiosk for people to pick up the groceries they order online. This would be a first for a Twin Cities HyVee. The proposal is for a 3-lane drive-through west of the store. The groceries would be delivered directly to the kiosk from an off-site warehouse, meaning the groceries would not be transferred from inside of the New Hope store. This would cut down on professional shoppers inside the store and prevent backups in the grocery pickup line. Every television production has a team behind the scenes to help make the broadcast come to life. In this week's edition of What I Learned at Summer Camp, Delane Cleveland shows us what members of our CCX production team are doing to teach the next generation of broadcasters.
People in any profession have to get their start somewhere.
The overall population of fish.
That includes the folks involved in the production of this very newscast. But getting here requires years of hard work.
All right, guys.
And within the walls of a New Hope Elementary School,
so we'll need an interview person, a camera person.
15 kids are taking the first steps toward a potential career in broadcast news.
So we bring out our camera and gear and kind of show the kids how to record video, how to interview people, kind of what the actual news industry kind of does.
So we all have to work as a team.
For the third year in a row, Dustin Cooper and Javier Cedillo
so sounds good.
Are leading breaking news camp. It's one of the many classes offered for kids during the Robbinsdale School District's Summer Academy.
It's really fun. I love it.
Violet Suki is one of the kids taking part in the week-long camp, and after being trained on how to use the cameras,
We're going to be bringing the kids to other classrooms, and we're going to be interviewing them about what kind of skills they're learning through the summer here at Summer Academy.
the kids make their way to each of the classrooms. Some practice their interviewing skills,
What do you like most about this class?
while others learn how to properly shoot video.
This apple.
It's an exercise designed to help them become better visual storytellers.
They're getting all sides of it, being in front of the camera, behind it, maybe editing, maybe just being a sound person. That way, I don't know, maybe they'll find a puzzle piece in that where they go, hey, I really like that, I want to try that again.
What kind of smoothies do you make and what are your favorites?
While some of these students could see a future for themselves in the business,
I like working the camera.
that's certainly not the case for everyone.
No, I am very socially awkward. No.
But at the very least, who would like to go first? They're getting an idea of what it takes to become one of the pros. In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
The state legislature approved $2 million for college scholarships across the state. Some of the money will help fund 26 scholarships for students to attend Hennepin Technical College next year. Students who are studying information technology, manufacturing, or healthcare could qualify for the $2,500 scholarships. That money covers nearly half of a student's yearly tuition at Hennepin Tech.
What's great about the Workforce Development Scholarship, it is open to all students, right? So all that's required is a student has a 2.0 GPA and they're registered for a minimum of 9 credits, so that's a part-time student.
For more information, check out our website, ccxmedia.org.
The State Little League Baseball Tournament is underway. One local team is part of the tourney in Circle Pines. The Plymouth-New Little League All-Stars won the District 1 championship last weekend in the 10-year-old age division. This is a good group of players that has worked well together since forming in late May.
Oh, it was awesome. The whole team came together so good and we hit very well. We cheered on our team, we hit the ball, and we were all happy that we won.
We basically, we hit the ball good, we pitched really good, and our fielding was good. We didn't make many errors. We just did a great job.
Been doing this coaching thing for a while, and it's really indicative of their parents. I mean, the parents are all in the stands and they're rooting for every kid no matter what. And, you know, naturally as a parent, you want to see your kid playing the whole game, but with 13 solid players, we're really equaling out the playing time. And I hate to compare high school teams with little league teams, but this has probably been the most complete team that I've ever been involved with as far as for team unity.
Plymouth-New outscored their opponents 48-2 in the district tournament to qualify for this week's state tournament. They are the first Plymouth-New team to advance to state since 2014. This week's Ace in the Hole segment, spotlighting local golf courses, features a layout that dates back nearly 100 years. Here's our story. Brookview Golf Course in Golden Valley is now in its 50th year being operated by the city, and Ben Dish, operations manager for the course, joins us now. And Ben, beyond that milestone of 50 years for the city, this course has a rich tradition, doesn't it?
Brookview Golf Course does have a deep, rich tradition. We've been here a long time, originally as Superior Country Club, dating all the way back to the 1920s. Became Brookview Country Club, a private country club still in the 1940s through the late 1960s. And the city of Golden Valley took over operations in the late 1960s.
We are on your finishing hole, number 18. Tell us about this hole. We're standing at the championship tees, and how does this hole play?
Hole 18 is a great hole. We like to think we've got many memorable holes out here on Brookview, but hole 18, 414 yards from the tips, the blue tees here on the championship course. It depends on the weather. Right now we don't have much wind. It depends if the wind's at your back or the wind's in your face. It depends on what club you pull out. You do have water on the left and the right out here. It is a tricky hole. You need to be straight, you need to be long, and again, you need to tune that water out.
We're on the 18th fairway, and Ben, if people are intimidated by that water on the left off the tee box, you do have a generous landing area to the right, but it does change the hole depending on how far right you go.
It does. There is quite a bit of room to the right if you want to play it safe. We're at the perfect position here. You hit a nice tee shot. You're about 160 out from the green. And at this point, you want to grab whatever iron you're comfortable with. You've got that long, deep green. You don't want to be long. You're out of bounds behind the green. You've got a bunker on the left, a bunker on the right. So you just want to grab a 6 or 7 iron and hit it straight. You've got the building behind you, so for a finishing hole on number 18, it's just a fantastic view.
Ben, we're on the back left edge of 18 now. This is one of the largest putting surfaces out of Brookview, isn't it?
It is, John. Once you're up on the 18th green, you do realize how deep and how long this green is. Everything's going to funnel to the front. So hopefully by the 18th green, you figured out the speed of the greens, because it is all about the speed and about the pin placement.
Ben Dish, thanks for taking time with us today at Brookview and learning more about 18.
Thank you, John.
There is a special anniversary celebration this weekend at Brookview, celebrating 50 years as a city-owned and operated course. For more information on Brookview or to book a tee time, go to brookviewgolf.com or call them at 763-512-2300.